Well, Customs and Border Protection releasing startling new data, new numbers, revealing more about those coming to our southern border and across it. CBP picking up a Venezuelan man who they say didn't disclose his homicide conviction and was released with a notice to appear. Another man wanted in Senegal for terrorist activities, walking around New York City free for weeks on end before ICE picked him up. Our Allie Bradley joins us live this morning. Allie, these two incidents over the last month, including a suspected terrorist, are alarming.
Yeah, Markie, is something that we're definitely paying attention to here. And these two men picked up by ICE, it really just underscores the mounting questions that we have when it comes to our nation's vetting process and just how adequate the systems really are. Now, we've been talking a lot here at NewsNation about special interest countries because we've been able to confirm that over 76,000 individuals from those designated areas entered the U.S. in the last fiscal year. Now, October, it started out the 2024 fiscal year as the third highest month on record. We saw more than 241,000 migrants cross the southern border. That's according to our sources within CBP. Now, focusing on countries in the Middle East that may be influenced by the current conflict between Israel and Hamas, we're looking at 655 people who entered from Afghanistan. It's a sizable jump from September, where only 320 people from that country came to the U.S. 129 were from Syria, 65 from Egypt, and about 100 others from Iran, Yemen, Lebanon, and Iraq. But what happens after their months-long journey to get here from the Middle East? Sources tell me every migrant, with the exception of children under 14, are going to undergo a quick field screening. Border Patrol agents are using these handheld devices. They will be taking their photos and getting initial data there, and that will flag any immigration infractions that that person might have. They're then transported and will undergo biometric screenings, which includes fingerprinting and facial or retina scannings. From there, they will be interviewed by an agent who relies heavily on their training and, yes, their gut instincts as well. Now, if there are any red flags, the FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force liaison officers are going to get involved, and they'll conduct additional interviews and take custody if necessary. People from special interest countries are supposed to be referred over to ICE for detention and subsequent removal. However, the computer systems are sometimes delayed or the data isn't available, and people can slip through.
The fingerprints come back with no record matches. If the pictures come back with no record matches, then we're having to do this based on what they tell us. And well, border patrol are in the people business, so we can kind of oftentimes smell a rat. But it is one of those things where there is an opportunity for somebody to get through that shouldn't. That's why detention is so important.
Okay, so what if this individual doesn't have an ID at all? Chief Clem says, unfortunately, if they go through the screenings and there aren't any derogatory marks on their records, then they're going to release them into removal proceedings, which the vast majority here include a notice to appear, which might be 2 to 5 years out. Now, with ICE right now being over its bed capacity, what Chris Clem tells me is one of the biggest issues is the sheer volume, Adrienne, that they're seeing, these record-breaking numbers that we're seeing every single month. They're dealing with that, and they're dealing with the mounting pressure of getting these individuals out of custody within 72 hours because that's their requirement. So Clem says, yeah, there is an opportunity for human error, and unfortunately, it only takes one.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.